Blessings, you guys, on today. It is January the 9th, 2025. I'm Doreen, and this is part two. First time getting online or live myself or making a video so I could be seen. And God, I was saying in my first video a couple of years ago, God told me to get online. I never did. I didn't want to put my face online, and I have some flaws. I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful, but my beauty is not everybody else's beauty. You know what I mean? I have flaws. I was talking about my jawline. I love the jawline now. It's mine. It's who I am. It makes me different from the next person. Same way my eyes aren't the same as everyone else's. I have to wear glasses sometimes. My voice is different. My hands are different. I'm tall. I'm not short. I'm thin. I'm not fat. I have a lot of flaws. That's what I'm saying. And it's not, each person is different because God made us. And in Jeremiah 1:5, he said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you were, I sanctified you. And I ordained you a prophet to the nations. I was writing this, you guys, in my car yesterday. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you were born. Okay, let's just look this up because I kind of know it, but I don't want to like give you. See, this is real stuff. Here it is. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as a prophet to the nations. This is Jesus talking about us. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as a prophet to the nations. I kind of knew some of that scripture, but I would say I knew that God knew us before we were born. Okay? But as I looked over it last night, it just speaks to Latoya Okeia. I'm sorry, Latoya Okeia. I've been listening to her for a while. And she said God had her run into her prayer closet to bring an urgent prophetic word. And the prophetic word was about, basically, in a nutshell, people talked about us. About our looks. Maybe you're too tall. Maybe you're too big for some people, they say. Maybe they say that your jawline is not right like mine. Maybe your eyes aren't the same level. Maybe your hair, you change this up. You wear a weave, you don't wear a weave. Maybe you put on nails, you don't wear nails. Whatever it is, they have something that they want to talk about you about. And she was saying that God said that is it. He's going to handle those people. And those people are against you. And if anyone needs to talk about you and to put you down, you know why? They are a product of the enemy. That is a spirit. There are only two spirits in this world, and that's good and evil. If I do evil, or speak of evil, I'm not no better than anyone else. That's why I had to try to, I'm not perfect. Not whatsoever. I've been changing for the last several years for the better. God has just been, I said I'm going to follow Christ. I'm committed to following the King. I had to do a part two because my storage was gone, my phone. I didn't want to put this up here, but when I heard her message, and I said, you know what? I got to speak about me because some people may not want to get online because they have flaws and their skin isn't perfect like mine, or they may have some facial features that they're not proud of. But see, now I'm proud of this. Hey, if you don't like my jawline, if you want to talk about me, you won't be the first and you won't be the last. So jump right in line, enjoy yourself, have a ball if that's what you want to do. Because, see, I know who the King that I serve. I know who formed me in my mother's womb in Jeremiah 1 and 5. He said that he knew me before I was even in my mother's womb. And I was set apart and appointed. That means I'm different. That means these flaws that he gave me, it's for a reason. I'm not going to be like the next Doreen. I will not look like the next person. I'm different. You can tell my jawline's the same. My ears aren't the same. My face isn't the same.